Ladies and gentlemen, the Double RT Boxing Show with Mr. A post-fight recap number 8 will begin shortly in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, back in it once again, another one, post-fight recap segment of the Double RT Boxing Show. I am Mr. A, and Emmanuel Tagoe has defended his IBO lightweight title against Fernando David Saucedo. It was a 10th round TKO, but this fight, folks, was a weird one to watch. The referee had his hands full. He had Fernando complaining on everything. Fernando was taking out his mouthpiece and throwing it on the ground. Fernando's complaining with Tagoe hitting him over the head. Now that's how the fight ended. But up until that point, I don't know if because there was 2 knockdowns that was not called knockdowns, and then a knockdown that was a knockdown. Now I think the first knockdown in round 1, Saucedo was against the ropes, and he was, trying to roll punches. And every time he got hit, which Saucedo felt he was hit behind the head, it was always when he was ducking, giving Tagoe his, left side of the face, because he was ducking in towards Tagoe. So he was ducking low, and Tagoe's throwing punches, and I thought the first punch hit him like right here, not behind the head, but hit him like right in here on it. So I thought it was a clean punch. And now when the fight ended in the 10th, he got a hit again, like right in here. It wasn't like on the head. Like he got hit like right here. He turned his back, went against the ropes. He got hit again, like right back here. And then like the third one, Tagoe did just crack him in the back of the head. And, and he fell all against the ropes, got up complaining, and the ref started counting. And the guy's like, "Why are you counting that a knockdown?" Complaining. I don't know if he threw his mouthpiece out again, but he was complaining, and that's when the ref just like called it. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it was just like too much disqualifications. Like I said, there was like 2 times during the contest when Fernando got pissed off and literally just grabbed his mouthpiece and just threw it on the ground, like, or at least with his gloves, like, saying I got hit. And it was just a weird one. It got to the point where, like, it got to the point where Tagoe start like trying to do some antics to make the fight somewhat interesting, because, like I said, Fernando, for the fight, he wasn't engaging much. On my prediction, I said the only way Fernando could win this fight if he was to make it an inside and fight him. He attempted none of that. He just stayed on the outside, using the ring. Occasionally a jab would be thrown out there, but he just kind of stayed on the outside and allowed Tagoe just to unleash some punches on him, blocked a lot of them, but wasn't engaging in much. And it's just, and then it got to the point where Saucedo wasn't doing much of anything now, just being an antic himself, come on, and complaining. And it got to that point where Tagoe had to, like, do the whole like drunken master style, walking like a zombie, trying to, Emmanuel Burn Gustin, whatever, try to do his stuff. So it was just, Tagoe landed some good shots, but he overthrew his combinations, not wisely. You know, he just throwing them. Like he could have slowed it down a little bit and really pinpointed some shots, because Saucedo was giving him some openings. But it was a very tough fight to watch, and one that Emmanuel Tagoe should have easily defeated Fernando. Now maybe the year and so months layoff played effect. He wasn't as crisp, wasn't as sharp. But for the effort that Fernando put in around the ring, not giving much threat to Tagoe if he came rushing in, Tagoe could have took advantage of that stage and really showed out, because they had, you know, former Ghanaian greats came in the ring. You know, all the Icorte, Nelson, some other ones there to name it, but Cloudy, they come in the ring. They had, I think, a mayor come in the ring. So for the crowd that was there, then the fan base looked like a good amount of people showed up for it. So for the people that were in attendance and the occasion, you think he would have put on a better performance? Like he tried. He threw punches. He threw the action. But at one point, instead of doing the whole antics, maybe he could have went for a killer instinct. Instead of putting on a show with antics, put a show on with killer instinct, and that would have been nice to see from the champion, because to me, he did everything else. He, besides cut the ring off better, he showed pretty good defense. He didn't get hit too much. He showed a good punch variations, combinations. Like I said, he just didn't sit down or be accurate enough with his combinations. He threw a lot of wide reaching shots, and some of them are ghost shots just to set some shots up. Kind of like that Prince Nassim type stuff. He just reaches a little too far sometimes. If it lands, it looks good. If it misses, it looks bad. But like I said, if 10 rounds of just a rough boxing match where one guy didn't really do much to make an attempt to win a world title, while the champion was having a hard time being a champion in that ring. This is Mr. A. You are watching the Double RT Boxing Show, the post-fight recap segment of the edition of the show. Hope you gave a thumbs up. New viewers, hope you become new subscribers. Give it on a thumbs up and continue to support the show. Stay tuned in. Mr. A saying one more time, give it a thumbs up.